Hey, it's Sammy Ray. So, welcome back to Great Bird Astrology. Today, we're going to talk about my favorite part of astrology, okay? Relationships. We're going to talk about the synastry chart and a bit about the composite chart too and the difference. So, a synastry chart is basically showing a relationship between two different people, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your best friend, your dog. Okay, it's just showing the relationship between two beings. Okay, so basically, how we get a synastry chart is we take two natal charts, right? Two birth charts, and we do what's called overlays. So we lay them on top of each other, and we see which planets, like say person A's planets, where do they fall in person B's houses, okay? And vice versa, okay? So how this is important, a synastry chart is how people, like how you're going to interact with each other from day to day. We can see relationship triggers from here and basically see, okay, how is this person going to make this person angry or make this person happy, or what's their love style is going to be like. You see all of this from the synastry chart. And then the composite chart. Composite chart is also a relationship chart, but it basically is showing the overall themes in the relationship and like the flavor that it's going to be. So composite chart, you can tell this from the synastry chart as well, but better, like you can better see it in the composite chart, like the flavor of the relationship. Like, is it platonic? Is it a sexual relationship, or is it a long-lasting relationship that could lead to marriage? So, we can find all those different things in the chart. So let me just give you a couple examples. What the kind of things you look for is, okay, communication, which is Mercury, right? You want to see if that is placed positively in the chart. For example, it might not be so nice if you have somebody's Mercury that's falling in, let's say, your 12th house, right? You might not trust what that person says because the 12th house represents, basically it's the house of self-undoing and hidden things. So you might think that person's always hiding something from you, and they may not be in reality. And it's also a house of illusions. So it's important to see where certain things are. For example, Venus, and which we'll touch on this when we do the planets and stuff, because that's next. But for example, Venus is what a man would like in a woman, right? And Venus in a woman's chart would be like the demeanor of a woman, like how she, her personality. Okay. Synastry charts are they can be tricky, but they don't have to be. It's one of those things, is the more fun aspect of astrology for me. Do you have to have, let's say I don't have my partner's birth time. Okay. You could do a partial synastry chart. The issue with not having a full birth chart, not having the time of birth, you don't get the rising sign and all of the different houses. You don't get to see all of that from the other person. But you could just draw up their birthday and you would be able to see their personal planets, as long as they're not to a further degree, say like 29 degrees, because then it could fall between either sign. But you could see where that person, the one who doesn't have the birth time, you could see where their planets fall in your chart. So if you have any questions, hit me up and we can talk about relationship charts. I will be doing a video shortly on all of the different planets and the houses. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.